Welcome to this week's episode of The Perceptive Readers, a podcast series made in the Product of Culture, aka Pop Books website's office. Hi, I'm James.
That golden egg represented substance, covering, and an abundance at that. However, along with those wonderful gifts, it represented the need for patience and appreciation. Do you appreciate your golden egg? Hi, I'm James Lynch, and welcome to this Pop Books Update moment. There is a story that's been told 2 or 3 different ways. You probably heard it by now, called The Golden Goose, or The Goose That Laid the Golden Eggs. Now, the short story reference, which I told you it has been told in different ways, from a man and a woman who happened to be poor, and as people said, just down and out, but was given a goose that each day laid a golden egg. The other way the story is also told is maybe one man who was also not having much or one of little means, and yet received this gift, or maybe purchased this goose that laid one golden egg each day. And by waiting overnight each day for that egg to be produced by the goose, then what'd he do? He grabbed it the next day and sold it. In time, he was out of debt. He was out of poverty and even became rich. So he had more than substance and covering. However, he got to the point where he didn't want to wait even the 24 hours to get the eggs that was coming from the goose. He actually thought if he killed the goose and ended up opening it up, that he would get plenty of eggs out of the goose. When he did it, as you know, he found absolutely nothing. And as far as with the husband and wife, they found absolutely nothing. But now they had lost their means of riches and substance and covering as well, and to the ability to enjoy life. And so what the moral of the story, in a nutshell, is to not be greedy. All right? Not be greedy. And because then you will end up with nothing. So, in life, do you have substance and covering and the ability to enjoy your quality of life? And maybe, once again, for quite a few of the perceptive readers, not only are you able to enjoy life and vacations, but yes, some of you may actually be very, very wealthy too in the monetary way, you see. And yet, how do you keep that? Well, the moral of the story always is to keep that appreciation for what your means of living is. And to also continue to stay as, yes, I would mention, ethically stable, ethically sound in all your business dealings and also persons that you would approach. Why? Because if we ever lose that appreciation for what has given us our sustenance and covering, and yes, even the ability to enjoy our quality of life, just like that goose, where the person's just got pushing ahead on certain things, what would be the outcome? So this was a Pop Books Update moment, and I hope you once again have a wonderful, wonderful day. You have just listened to the Perceptive Readers podcast. remember, until next time, if you read something that encourages you to improve or enhance your life for the better, it becomes your reality.